大家好，欢迎观看《天外世界》第8期，我是天然卷发。那么在上一期咱们搞定这个梅芳路镇的任务之后，现在已经存够了足够的钱，去买那个什么信号什么来着？那个通行药是啊，咱交完这批钱，应该就有这个3万多比特币了。买那玩意儿需要1万。
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Von Cortez. Dr. Von Cortez. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work. What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean? No, not unless you break the... But why would you? Let me explain. I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
从暴龙蜥身上提取做出来的春药，这玩意儿真的安全吗？我想到瑞克莫蒂里的有一集
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically.
也有这玩意儿，而且副作用非常的大。
You already went up to the lab? Long shot here, but any chance you brought my results back with you? This is gonna make me so popular. I mean with the people who buy it, not by using it. Because I'm not.
你不用可以给我用啊。不过我这个人物魅力这么高，根本不需要用春药。
Only for testing purposes. Quality control. You would, right?
试一试也没坏处啊。
Take this. You earned it. If you run into me again after all this is over, maybe I'll have more. Pleasure doing business with you. Better days are coming. I can smell the money. Wait, no, that's Raptidon musk.
行了，现在只差交一下主线了。这些支线其实也可以不找他们交的，直接去找这个老太太，好像可以把这些信息告诉她，估计有奖励啊。
Damn right we left the lab. What's left there that's worth dying for?
You let them get away. Worthless, the lot of you.
Well, you get what you pay for, don't you? Who's that? Doc Crane better get over himself.
That no-account fool Porter and his crew are even more worthless than I could have imagined. They've abandoned their posts. This is madness.
哦，这一上来就有这个撒谎的选项。
My research? Please tell me you've recovered it.
哎，这上下这俩选择，我看只能选欺骗了，这是最好的选择吧。
That's all manner of distressing. There truly is nothing left for me. Did you find my colleague, Jameson? Jameson. I didn't do right by him, did I? Only cared about how he helped or hurt my research. Not in this colony, there isn't. But success here will get me to Byzantium. I'll have recognition, money, proper facilities. It's the only place to lead a life of meaning in the system. Oh. As if my thoughts weren't dark enough already.
又出现25载选项，妈，我的钱都收了，我就不举报人家。这个牙膏的话，我是不会给他们这个公司的，毕竟是黑心公司嘛。
Hail, Captain. Your return time is within 14% of the expected.
什么叫低于14%啊？ 他的意思是我回来的太少了。
Destination reached. The groundbreaker.
哎，我确实每次都是做完整个地图上的任务才回来的，他不会想我了吧？哎，我看看带谁，还把帕尔瓦蒂带上，之前答应他喝酒的，还解决他的感情任务。好久没回来了，去了一趟那个梅芳路镇，我觉得还是这个飞船好，至少这里还能感觉到温暖。那个镇实在是太荒凉了。
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway? You don't hurry up. Someone will get to snooping around there before you do.
我都已经全部搞定了。
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up?
哦，到这儿还有欺骗选项，我以为那个配方要不要给那个科学家，要不就给他呢。
My stars, what a find. Fine picking like this deserves an equally fine payout. Go on, dearie. And don't spend it all in one place.
这给了多少钱啊？3750。哎，还行啊，这两个呢？那接下来这俩呢？
A shame you didn't visit old Gladys first. That would have fetched a good price. I may have thrown in a batch of my famous sugar cookies just to sweeten the deal. If Auntie Cleo's exporting wraps from Monarch, golly me, someone's going to be in the soup when they get caught. Bless your slippery little fingers. Isn't that just a shame?
哎，这两项我已经提前交给别人了。
Are you positive? Honest to goodness? Can't say I wasn't hoping for more, but I suppose it can't be helped. Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your pal.
我现在有33000，买那个导航肯定是没问题的，就是不知道把那2个星期都给他，能拿到多少钱？不过其中也有一个，如果给他的话，这个武器就拿不到了。这可是神器啊，我觉得这把手枪的攻击还是会反弹的。
It's fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire. You should have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there... What do you want, then? Ask the common folk, and they'll tell you it's on account of all the monsters on Monarch desperate to gobble you up. Because that's what the board tells them, you see. I think they made some fool mistake that would make them look bad to the rest of the colony, and they're trying to hide the evidence. Those board folk are real prideful-like. Never want you looking behind the curtain, lest you see their derrieres. But old Gladys knows the score. The whole colony's not much more than a diorama, showcasing one board screw-up. That's why we gotta keep them from getting their grubby mitts on Groundbreaker. She's our mess. Probably. Every once in a while, we get these snippets of radio chatter. Edna shows them to me. Some man hooting and hollering about the light in us all. Claims he's transmitting from Monarch, but who knows if that's true. Might be true.
总之就是有不可告人的秘密呗。
Anytimes. If you're here, I've got a lovely.
哎，我看看上次这些东西都解锁了，可以买了。哎，这个是啥？反应式动力护盾生成器。哎，我感觉这个是好东西啊，血量不够的时候自动开盾。这其他倒是不咋地啊。走走走。
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Monarch is a wretched hive of terrorism and anarchy.
等一下，刚才这个他说让我找谁来着？小任务。这小任务什么情况？不是支线，而是叫小任务。
We'd best top off our ammo stock before we leave.
Indeed, Borston baked bean. When you need to eat
Sublight salvage. Their front looks surprisingly on the up and up.
You reckon we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
这个什么亚光素，难道就是太空版的快递公司啊？
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate. You the one flying the unreliable. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
说好了帮我开门，还不是我自己开啊。
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
他不是我杀的，喂，咱别不打自招啊！他也没问这个。
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
傻了吧，老子已经搞到了。
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack. One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
警惕后脑勺，你说这个任务很危险啊。
Could be.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Watch yourself instead. Me.
哎呦，他被我这个队友的面具给吓到了。
We're not gonna have to hurt anybody, are we?
你还管别人那么多干嘛？小妹妹，咱来解决一下你的感情问题吧。去 PT 者号上的酒吧喝一杯。这酒吧我还没喝过呢。
CNP Force Pocket. Can macrolate in 2.5 seconds. Force Pocket.
So, how's this work? Do we get a table? Stand in a corner? Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert. Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper.
什么叫待得挺久的？我在酒吧连个东西都没买过，别说喝酒了。
Well, that's fruit and such, right? Okay, wine it is. Bottoms up.
耶，你这哪儿来的酒啊？
All right, if you require a sweetness to your spirits. Seems like a drink that would suit you, Miss Holcomb. Just mind how much you imbibe.
Wow, this is really kind of nice, actually. Who'd have guessed old fruit could taste so good? Oh, Captain, I'm pining for June like something fierce. What am I doing? You're funny. Yeah, I guess we're doing that, aren't we? Crewing together, seeing the stars. It's like something out of a serial. I like the ones with grand romances. And I think I'm flubbing mine. I don't know what to do about us.
感情进展这么快吗？你俩不是还没告白呢？
Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. Mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. I don't know, I'd call it, sensual. That's a lot. It did. Oh dear, I hadn't really... Oh my goodness. And I told you?
As an avid reader and collector of rare tomes, I believe I ought to have a look at this specimen of literary self-expression.
It was real long and rambly. She was telling me a story about her dad, how a lady named Isabel did all sorts of things to try to win his favor. This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her?
我咋知道啊？这感知1为什么点不了啊？为什么是灰的？
Thinking so makes me liable to lose my lunch, Captain. I never done this before. A relationship. How do I know if she cares the same way I do? I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve.
别喝了，我怕你喝假酒上瘾啊。
Come on, Captain. I'm here to drink. Okay, maybe you're right. I am a little woozy. Hydration, here I come.
Good call. It's best to proceed with a light hand the first time.
Shush you. Oh, Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
那我呢？说得好，我呢？
You're swell, Captain, don't get me wrong. I like spending time with you, going on adventures and all, but that ain't the same as romance. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's handsome? What if she doesn't like me? What if she does? What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel? What if we get together and she gets bored of me? Don't you tease me in my moment of weakness. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. That's... Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that? What if she is, but then later...
怎么这么多？我的感情顾问的工作真是越来越难做了啊！你们说我要是选错的话，那不就是拆散别人吗？
You're not. You're like me? Stands to reason, you being a dashing ship captain and all. Me, I just got a big wrench and a good swinging arm. So we're kin-like. That makes me, well, unaccountably happy, Captain. It's a lonely thing being different like this. So, feeling how you do, what if she really does like me and then she changes her mind?
那反正就是不能让他们分手啊。
What do you mean, Captain?
我也不知道什么意思啊。我觉得这些选项越来越难理解了。
I think I get what you're saying. That I should focus on being the best me I can and hope that's enough for her. Gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts. Yeah. I like the way you put that, like, it's okay to want to be better for her, and not impossible to try. Well, Captain, this has been a whole lot. I got just... Wow. So much to think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
你倒是约呀，这两个说法有区别吗？应该都差不多吧。
Okay. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna ask June out. Just as soon as we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually.
Well, it's not like I could be elsewhere. Nor am I capable of neglecting a wayward lamb in need of guidance.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys. You're real good friends, you know that? I wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
啊，真的好麻烦了！我一个船长还要给我的队员去做什么思想准备，我这个角色自己还啥都没有了，还要回去跟他说，你在这一次性说完不行吗
？Pick up any more strays while you were out? I suppose if the crew's quarters fill up, we could hang hammocks in the cargo hold.
这些哪是流浪儿童啊，都是问题儿童。
Hey, Captain. I hope I wasn't too much bother at the bar. I did have fun, and I tried some things I never would have otherwise. Some of the drinks we tried I even liked. I guess it's not all disgusting. And I don't feel it today. I guess that water must have worked. I'm glad I had you looking out for me.
那我建议你去洗个澡再睡一觉。
I messaged Junlei when we got back, and she replied super quick. Okay. I was awake half the night, thinking about what I sent, anxious to see what you said. I reread my message in the morning, and it was unclear. I was drinking when I sent it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had the courage. Also, sorry for the typos. I've ruined things in the past because I didn't say things I should have, like, I've met someone who's become special to me. I want to be honest with her, so if she feels the same about me, there won't be any surprises.
哈，你来搞什么呢？哦，越来越不懂了。
Yeah. In my defense, it's not like June was all too clear about what she was trying to say. She still ain't. I ought to go write her back. I mean, I already did. Twice. But anyhow, thanks for taking me out, Captain.
亲娘了，终于解决你的问题了。哎呀，我再也不想给我的队友们做什么感情顾问、思想准备了。希望剩下来的3个队友的任务和这个无关。
Welcome back, Captain. Now that you have acquired a nav key to Stellar Bay, would you like me to contact Dr. Wells? I don't believe so, Captain. Transmission incoming.
Well done. You'll love Monarch. Exotic climate, violent native species, fascinating culture, really. You'll need to speak with Hiram Blythe. He's known as the information broker, and for good reason. If anyone knows where I can find those chemicals, it's Hiram. I need those chemicals to revive the Hope's colonists. They can help us fight back against the Board. They can help us set things right. If we don't put a stop to the Board, they're going to drive this colony toward a complete societal collapse. You'll see what I mean when you arrive on Monarch. No, never. Monarch is a hotbed of political activity. I can't imagine why Hiram set up shop there. Cuisine, perhaps? I certainly wouldn't call it boring, especially if your idea of fun involves navigating a hostile biosphere populated by carnivorous monsters. You'll want to hire the services of a skilled guide. I recommend a hunter by the name of Nyoka. Frequents the drinking establishments of Stellar Bay. Very hard to miss. Once you have everything you need, make your way to Hiram Blythe's compound. Come see me in my lab. I'll answer any question. Best of luck. Everyone on the Hope is counting. 现在可以去找博士了啊！算了，下次吧。我先去郡王星啊，好不容易搞到这个去那儿的密钥，但是它下面这个警告危险是怎么回事啊？
We're in orbit over Cascadia, Captain.
这不是能去吗？它上面说的危险到底指的是什么呀？不过这个看起来好壮观啊，后边有这么大的行星。
We are now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain. No blockade is a match for my piloting skills.
这俩都没啥区别嘛，位置没变啊。哎，等等，我先去处理一下我身上的垃圾啊。 哎，我这次还是换2个队友吧。我感觉帕尔瓦蒂和牧师他俩这个斗嘴比较有意思一些。这2个新队友互动太少啊！我靠，这个星球好大呀！这看起来也太壮观了，真的，这每次一抬头，天上有个这玩意儿，不吓人吗？感觉巨物恐惧症都要犯了。而且有它的存在，我感觉这个星球上什么东西啊都不值得一提啊，比起来就渺小多了。
Hey, hold on there. I gotta sign you in. Don't think I've seen you around. That means you must be new to Stellar Bay. You are new here, right? You must have seen those UDL gunships on your way in. There's only 3 of them these days. Still, they tend to scare folk off. Wish more folk could say that. Gets awful quiet guarding a landing pad that never gets used. You may not have heard, you being new, but Stellar Bay hardly ever gets off-world traffic, us being cut off by the board and all. Which means I never get to do this part, but I've been practicing, so here goes. On behalf of Monarch Stellar Industries, welcome to Stellar Bay, home of the freshest sal tuna in Halcyon. Please state your name for the records. Swell. There's one for the logs. I'm even gonna give you your own entry code. I'm not supposed to do that. It's against procedure, but Mr. Sanjar isn't so strict about the rules here. Besides, I got a lot of empty entries to fill. We don't get ship traffic in town. Only off-worlders who do make it out here are sublight. They got a base in Fallbrook. And thank the stars for them, or we would have run out of Rizzo's Purple Berry Crunch years ago. Oh, that'll just make Mr. Sanjar's day if you tell him. The board makes up lots of nasty stories about raptidons and cannibals and whatnot. But that's all outside our walls. Mostly. Mr. Sanjar will be mighty pleased to meet you. If you see him over at headquarters, maybe you could tell him I did a bang-up job of welcoming you? Oh, and if you're headed that way, maybe you could do me a favor? I got this Rizzo's Rangers tossball poster coming in on the next sublight shipment, signed by the Black Hole himself. Only I haven't heard anything in a while. You think you could check with Celia to see if it's come in? That's Bertie Holcomb, only one of the greatest tossball hackers ever. Everyone's heard of him, even on Monarch. We still get some of the games. You've been living in a sulfur pit or something? Oh, you're real funny. Guess I don't feel so bad for missing what goes on in the rest of Stellar Bay. I couldn't really say I'm just a fan of the game. But the fancy collector types say the more people see these things, the less valuable they are. And I figure my poster's been passed around by more than a few people by now. Thanks a bunch! Celia works for Mr. Sanjar in the MSI building next to the bar. She's always there, so you can't miss her.
又是去酒吧，咱就不能换个地方吗？他这是让我来找谁来着？我认为现在可以先不管任务，先到处逛一逛，熟悉一下新图。我操，你们看这张图有点大呀！而且外面那个环境看起来很复杂的样子。哦，算了，先看一看吧，然后找个地方休息一下。这新城市还有很多东西等着我们去挖掘呢。哦，不行了，好困，先睡一觉好了。